Hi guys, this is Roshni Dhal and I welcome you in this video. As you can see on my screen that my complete name is Roshni Dhal and I help business owners, entrepreneurs and other people that how to leverage LinkedIn for their business growth. Okay, so let's move ahead and discuss more about LinkedIn marketing. So guys, before going further, there is an important question you need to ask yourself that why LinkedIn? Why exactly you want to use LinkedIn, right? For example, we do have other social media platforms as well, like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, right? So these, some of other social media platforms are also there. Why you want to use LinkedIn? I'm sure that if you're using Facebook, there must be some reason behind it. You might be using Facebook to having a communication with your friends, or maybe keeping a close relationship with your relatives, friends, family, or it can be anything. Okay, I'm just giving an a random idea that you might be using for some other purpose, right? It can be different as well. But the thing is, you need to keep in your mind all social media platform, they do have their own unique and own kind of set of audiences. Okay, Facebook is different, Instagram is different, TikTok is different, YouTube is different. It's like different kind of audiences they do have, right? When we talk about LinkedIn, LinkedIn is more professional social media network site. That means you are dealing with more professional people. That means you have to be more careful about it. Okay, so you need to ask yourself why you want to use LinkedIn, what is the purpose behind it, and what is your objective actually to use LinkedIn. That's a quite important question, and you really have to ask yourself and point somewhere, note it down why exactly, because this will give you a clarity, a vision, uh, just clarity about your vision, what you about your objective, what you want to achieve from LinkedIn. It will help you to actually leverage LinkedIn platform accordingly. Okay, so you need to ask yourself. Let's go move ahead and see what's the thing on LinkedIn. So guys, you can see on my screen that more than 30 million companies listed on LinkedIn. That's a big number, not a small number. That means under one roof, we are getting 30 million companies listed on LinkedIn. Now imagine that what is the power you are going to handle. Okay, I want you to imagine this one. This is the great power, isn't it? And then we have 660 million users. That's a quite huge base user. That means 660 million professional users. Guys, think about it. What kind of power we are going to get with this LinkedIn platform itself, right? Then we have B2B marketers, which is actually marketers love it when it comes to B2B, which is a business to business. So it is one of the most popular platform when it comes to B2B marketing, right? And the best thing is when we talk about networking site, professional site, or whatever you're selling, or whatever the service you're providing, actually, what is the main purpose behind it? Who can actually take that service or product? Decision makers, right? And the thing is, we are dealing with decision makers on LinkedIn. That's a great thing here. Now we can see the entire thing is what exactly we are dealing with. It's all in just like under one roof, we are getting a lot of things inside there, right? Okay. So guys, whatever you do, you need to ask yourself these three questions before you start LinkedIn. Okay. The thing is, what do you sell? Is a product or service? Product can be anything, or service can be anything like graphic designer, or maybe website creator, video creator, social media consultancy, or maybe some financial services, or it can be anything, right? Whatever service you provide. And where do you work? Do you have your own company, or you are planning to start your own company, or you work with some other company? Okay, and who you are, individual personality. So these three things you have to clear in your mind, because it would help you to understand it, how to set up your profile, and how to set up and what to set up accordingly on LinkedIn profile. Okay, so just note it down somewhere and just keep in your mind as well. Okay, now as I told you that you need to understand, you need to figure it out what is your objective. But the thing is, whoever is looking for a job, like if you don't have a product or you don't have anything to sell. But guys, I believe that if you are watching this video, I'm sure that you're planning to sell something maybe, or you have got some of the skill set to sell, just like in a service or whatever, or maybe whatever you're planning, at least you're planning to sell something so that you can get clients or get job or whatever according to your end goal, right? It would help you in all five area. Like, it will help you to do the personal branding. Obviously personal branding is a huge thing now these days. People actually can connect with you personally, right? If you just take an example, if you don't know somebody else, like you want to buy something from that, either it can be training or product or whatever you are planning to buy something. I'm sure that you go online and you search about that company or about that person. So now understand what is the value of personal branding. It will help you to do the personal branding as well, right? When I talk about the job searching side, so most like MNC, HRs, and other big companies, they actually ask you for the LinkedIn profile, your LinkedIn URL. They ask you that, they consider is the primary resume for the company or the job switch or any project. Also, they would ask you this one. They search for it. So you have to be more careful how socially engaged you are and how exactly you are considering your profile on social media, specifically on LinkedIn. Okay, and it will help you company branding. Then it will help you to maintain your network, and it will help you to grow your network, or it will help you, and it will help you to personal development as well. You can see here, so all these five things, it is going to help you, right? Which eventually it is helping you to sell something, product or services, or building your brand, whatever. So it is already helping you in multiple ways, right? So you need to figure it out what exactly your objective is, right? And after all of this, once you are done, once you're clear with your thought that why LinkedIn and what is your objective, now you might have get an idea that what exactly you want to do. I'm considering that the fact that you now have a thing on your plate that what you're going to do with LinkedIn, right? And the most important thing is what is your buyer persona. Now you are the best person to decide it, who exactly your buyer would be, right? Because whatever you are planning to do, whatever you are selling, or whatever the service you provide, you are the best person to identify your buyer persona, that you can actually imagine your buyer avatar. Okay, like your buyer age would be this, and your buyer would be working in this company, or maybe the salary expectation would be this, or maybe he would be staying here or there. It might be international client, it might be national client, or it's just like a multiple things it can be, right? But you can only imagine those things, isn't it? So these are some of the questions here. You need to write about the each and every questions here on this, you on my screen, which you can see here. All these are, you need to ask yourself before selling something, or before you the service you offer to other people, right? What industry does your ideal prospect belong to? So just write it somewhere, that what exactly the industry they would be working in, what job title and seniority do they have, and what skills are required for their job, and what do they go to learn more about information the industry and the types of groups, where do they report to, size of the company, and the location, age, gender, some of other points you can see here on my screen. So you can go one by one and you can note it down. Okay, you can add as many questions if you want to add more, so feel free to add some more questions as well. It would be really helpful for you to identify your buyers and the nature of your buyer. Accordingly, you can leverage LinkedIn and you can post related content, and you can post just related videos as well. So it totally depends what kind of audience you are targeting to, and it is extremely important, guys. You really have to work on it. It would take some time, because It would never happen in one go or two go, but that's fine. You really need to take some of the, you need to practice on it somewhere on the note or notepad or diary, wherever you want to work on it. Just go and make some of the other combinations of some, add some more questions as well, and prepare your buyer persona, your customer persona, and according to that, you would need those details while you go further, right? So go ahead with this buyer persona created. And the second point is profile optimizations. Again, it is important for everybody. Okay. Let me go to my LinkedIn profile first. I'll tell you like what exactly you need to focus on. Okay. And here, this is my profile. Okay. And you can see here on my screen that this is what exactly you need to focus on while creating your profile, or if you have already a LinkedIn profile, how you can optimize it. Okay, there are some of the points you can add. This is my personal profile. Okay, now you can see here, this is my name, Roshni Dhal. Then we have this is a background image. In the background image, what I have given, mentioned my personal website, because I want traffic redirect from here to my website, because in my website, I'll show you my website as well. Uh, Okay, so this is my website. Okay, now we can see here the corporate training, 101 consulting. Okay, and then we have a coaching, events about, and I have given all the details here. So what I want people, they should visit my personal profile so that they can see whatever the products I am actually offering. They can go there and they can take decisions accordingly. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm giving my personal, my website. Okay, whichever industry you are in, make sure you are giving all details in the background picture itself, because this is the free advertising slot. You can leverage it 100%, and this really works, guys. Okay, what you need to do is use your brand colors. Don't use multiple colors, because we are not making here professional rangoli, obviously. So what do we have to keep in our mind that we need to use our brand colors. This yellow, orange, red, black, these are my brand colors which I use it. So you need to keep in your mind that what exactly your brand colors is. Okay, it should not be multiple colors. Okay, and then there should be a call to actions here. Transform your business today, and you can see here, helping entrepreneurs and marketers to leverage digital marketing for more leads, sales, and branding. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm actually conveying my message in a one word, that I'm helping business owners, marketers, and entrepreneurs to leverage digital marketing in multiple ways for their branding and other things as well, right? What I'm doing, I'm actually I'm calling out those my target audience as well. You can see here like entrepreneurs and marketers. So these are my target audience. You can also think about it, who are your target audience, and you can find out, write some quick and crisp tagline as well for your background picture. Okay, then I have here profile pictures. The profile picture, again, you should not give profile picture which is not appropriate on professional platform. You should keep in your mind it should be good background. Maybe it's a white or any dark background also would work. But your face should be clear, and it should be there should be having a like slight smile, that it should look like you're welcoming people, whoever is coming on your profile. It's just like you're just standing in the just behind the door, and whenever you're opening a door, and you are actually welcoming people. So consider the profile is something like that. Whoever actually visiting your profile, they should see your positive, with a smile, with a humble greatness kind of a face, that you should be there. Okay, so use it that professional. If you have it, then it's great. If you don't have it, then don't worry. Just you can take some of the pictures with the solid background with your phone itself. If you have already with the DSLR high quality profile pictures, you can use that. That's a great one. But if you don't have it, then don't worry. Okay, just go with the simple background and dark background pictures, just like you can take an inspiration from here as well, right? Then my complete name is Roshni Dhal. I have mentioned my name, and then you can see a co-founder of Pioneer, and I teach people how to grow on social media, train 30,000 mentees, and LinkedIn coach. Okay, So you need to identify you according to your profile. What do you, how exactly you want to build your presence on LinkedIn, that as a coach or as a like service, you're providing a service or maybe selling some of the products or marketer sales, whatever you want to build your uh, like presence on LinkedIn, you can write accordingly. You can, if it is a related to my industry, like online industry or marketing industry, you can take an inspiration from here and you can edit your profile accordingly. But guys, don't copy this one because you need to really find out with your unique style, your USP. If you are copying someone else, that you might, you know, you need to actually have to focus on your USP, not copy others. So just try to figure it out, like how you can be unique. Okay, so visit other profile just to take an inspiration, not to copy. Right? That's an advice for you. Right. Then we have here, when you go here in this section, add profile sections, when you go here, you can see a lot of options like intro, about, feature, background, skills, accomplishments, and there are other options as well. So you need to actually fill all of possible. It's not like that you have to fill everything, but if you can fill it, if you have all the detail, then it would be really great because then your profile is rock solid, that if anyone is coming over there, they can find all the details whatever they're looking for. Okay, about introduction, about who you are, about what product you sell, the service you do, and your background also they can check it, and they can check your skill set also, what exactly you are skillful, and your results, like in terms of accomplishments and additional information all. So they can see all the details here. So guys, make sure you fill out all details here, right? Then we have here, when you go further, just a little bit scroll down here, you can see here open to job opportunities and providing services here. Okay, as like this this one providing services option is not available for everybody here. It is just like on test mode. Uh, like soon everybody would get it, because LinkedIn is still testing it out. Not sure when it would come, but yeah, it surely would come soon. But I'm not sure about any specific date and month. But this option is not available for everybody. Okay, but this option is available for everybody. If you are looking for a job, then you can turn it on here. We need to go on the icon here, and we need to go here on the manage. Uh, okay, we need to go here in this setting and privacy option. Okay, and here you need to do is job seeking preferences, right? And then what you can do is you can change it yes or no. Okay, you need to do it yes if you're looking for a job, and you can do it no if you're not looking for a job. I just did it yes, just it's a long time back, don't worry. Okay, and then what you can do is you can check here like blocking followers, unfollowed, you can change it accordingly. Okay, and then here sharing your profile, when you click apply, you need to do the yes, right? And here, then what you can do is you can go top of it here, you can see other details as well, right? So these options you can go and find it accordingly, but about the job preferences you need to put it on, make sure it is on. Okay, and it's a public. Then what we have here, check this out, edit profile and URL. Again, it's important because you can see here, this is linkedin.com.in/n and Roshni Dhal. This is my custom URL. It's just like a domain name, your personal domain name, right? On LinkedIn, just like other social media platform on Facebook or other like YouTube, you get your domain, you get space by your own name. On LinkedIn also you can do it. When you go here, edit profile and URL, when you click on that, you can change it. This is my public profile actually. This looks like this. You can see here this www.linkedin.com/n and then Roshni Dal. Okay, you need to click here because I have already got my personal public URL. And what you need to do, you need to go here and you need to change according to your name. Okay, you need to keep here. And the other thing is here, about the sections about, you can check accordingly, whatever the business you are in, you can go here and check it out. I have mentioned all about my products, what I do, and the service I offer. I have mentioned here. And then we have here featured content. So basically, featured content is something that you can showcase your, if you're providing some service or maybe you really liked and about some of the post you really liked it, what you can do is you can go here on this edit icon. When you go, you can do it. Another important thing with LinkedIn is recommendations. If you can get more recommendation from your colleagues, that would be really great. Or you have worked with a company, sorry, if you have worked any company, if they can give you recommendation, that would be really great. So try to find out more recommendations. Okay, these are some of projects and all. Okay, so here we go with all activity sections here, right? Now you can see here there are four different types of icons here: all activity, articles, post, and documents. Okay, in documents, what you can do is you can share all of your PDF style here, carousel. So you can see here some of the uh, like example what I share here. You can see more here LinkedIn etiquettes and do's and don'ts. So what you can do is you can actually share some of your carousels. So on LinkedIn carousels, actually it works really well. You can try it out, right? This is the documents. And when we go on post section, so you can see here, these are some of the posts also. So I actually share some of my videos and all. Here, what you can do is here, if I go on click here, you can see here the feature on top of profile. If I click here, so it will be added to my feature sections, right? If I go here and do it, so it will be automatically added to the my profile featured content, right? Then we have articles. Articles, these are like mostly we write more like the bigger articles. If you have that much time to write about it, then you can obviously go with it. As I understand that you are not a content writer, you don't have that much time to write about the more the bigger content. If you can write it, then it would be really great. And use some of the creatives as well inside the articles, like using some of the images, 7 or 9 images, you can use it. If it is a bigger one, bigger article, then you can write it accordingly. Okay. So what I do, I mostly go with a post. Regularly, I do. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes I do it. It just totally depends. But if you are starting up, you have to be regular on, just like other social media platform, you have to be regular on LinkedIn as well, because when you talk about LinkedIn, it's like more professional, right? And in the morning and evening, you have to post video or your content, whatever you try to post it out, you can do it. It's a more like you have to share some of the stories so that you can personally connect with your audience according to your audience. Okay, that's what I said in the earlier also, that you have to identify your customer, your buyer persona, and according to your audience you would share some of the stories or content, right? Then it's all activity here. So let's not go further here. Okay, and then we have some of the options like work here, learning, insights, advertising, find leads, groups, and all. You can go here. These are basically, LinkedIn is one of the most expensive platform when it comes to the paid advertising, but the quality of LinkedIn is quite good. But you can try if you have a good budget on spend on LinkedIn for the higher client, to get a higher product, high value product. Actually, you can go with the paid advertising. And there are some other tools as well on the page itself. You can go here and find it more. And these are like Profinder, Salary, SlideShare, Find Leads, and there are other paid tools as well. So you can go here and you can find it accordingly. Okay. So in the profile optimization of so in the profile optimizations, I have already shared some quick tips. You can actually go with it. When you use it, you eventually you would know that you should add it or you should not add it. You will come to know and you will edit it accordingly. Okay. And then we have connections. So we have three types of connections on LinkedIn, which is a first degree connection, second degree connections, and third degree connections, right? And the first degree connections are your primary connection. That means you are actually in connection with them directly. These these are your friends. Like when somebody sends you an invitations and you accept that one, that comes into the first connections. You can reach out to them directly. You can send them message directly. Okay. And the second connection is it's a like a common friend. When we talk about on Facebook, it's a similarly like on LinkedIn itself, like common friends, right? And the third is third degree connection is like a more groups and all. So it these comes with the connection. So basically, we do have limitations on LinkedIn that you can only accept 30,000 connections. You cannot add more than 30,000 connections on LinkedIn, right? And they would follow you. You may get more followers, but the in your first primary connection there would be only 30,000 connections. Okay, and then we have how to search clients organically. I'll show you guys. Let's go to my profile here, right? In the search bar, you can see here, right? Let me just close it this time, right? Now you can see here, this is the search bar, right? And when you click here, just click here. Now you can see here, people, jobs, content, companies, schools, and groups, right? What you can do is when you click on people here, you can see, just let me now you can see here people, right? In connections, you want to search it on the first degree connection or second degree connection, so you can do it, select it accordingly. And the locations where you want to maybe India, United States, then again other also, for example, you want to do it in Australia, so just select it, okay, and then apply it. Now you can see here, so you can see here the results here, right? And then current companies, you even can find out, select some of the companies as well. For example, I want to find it the more details here and then apply it. Now you can see here there are 16,000 people, because according to my searched options, whatever the commands I have given so far, I can see here there are 16,000 results. What I can do is I can connect with these people if these guys are related to my industry and I see them as a potential customer buyer, so that what I can do, I can connect with them. If these guys are in my first connection, what I can send them message. Okay, so I can connect with them here. You can see here, this is the second connection people. Okay, second connection. So I can connect with them, right? If you are a premium account, then you can send directly in email also, mail also, but that's with the paid account. Okay, so here this is people, right? Then you can go with the jobs, content, companies, schools, and groups also. You can find more details here as well, right? And then if we go here, content, for example, companies, let's go hit the companies. So I can find here some of the company names as well. I can follow them, or I can find about the employees here also. For example, if I click on the company details here, okay, and see here, I can see all the details about the companies. Okay, so basically what exactly it is doing, it is helping you out to find more details about your customer, about the person you are looking for, and about the business owner or business entrepreneurs. So you're getting more details about it. Now think about, you are actually talking about the high paying clients, that you should get more details, that personal details about that person or about that company. You can get all details from here itself, right? And here then we do have groups options as well. We'll discuss in a later. Okay, you can find it more details here, and just do it. Just like you can actually do it as per your requirement. You can do it. There is an other paid version of LinkedIn also, that's a sales navigator. You can do it. You can actually get it for 30 days free trial. So find it out, do it. If you know how to search on naukri.com, your database, how to do it, it's not that much difficult, to be honest. You just need to do the some of the practice stuff. You can do it easily, because now you know what kind of audience you would need and what exactly kind of leads you are looking for, the projects you are looking for, the person you are looking for. Now you know, you have the details, right? What you need to do is you can go with the sales navigator. You can find out, put the data as per your need, and you can find those leads accordingly, right? So 30 days free trial, you can have it. If you think that it's worth it, then it's somewhere like 45 or 4,900 per month. and it comes with annual as well. You can do it. If it, you know, if you find this is valuable for your business, then you can go with it, right? If not, then just cancel it before, use it for 30 days and you can cancel it. That's totally depends on you, right? So you can find some of the clients organically in this way also, or maybe in the paid version also you can find it. So it's totally. Then we have LinkedIn groups. What you can do is here you can go. Okay, let's go here in the home section itself. You can find here some of, just on the click on group section, you can find here more groups. What you can do is you need to create like 20-30 of groups you can join, so that you can get more details about what type of people they are engaging with the content and what exactly they are searching for in the related industry. It's similarly on other social media platform, on Facebook or any other social media platform. This similarly it happens on LinkedIn as well. Just do it somewhere. What exactly you think that on the search bar you can do it here, like for example, this advertising and marketing industry professionals are related to your group, then you can go and ask for the join. Just you need to approval from the admin. Again, just like other social media platform. And or what you can do is you can create your own group as well. It's totally depends what's your requirement. Okay. And then we have LinkedIn page. LinkedIn page is just like a Facebook page where you can actually demonstrate about your products, your service. Uh, would be very easy to demonstrate everything there. Just you need to, what you can do is here, you can go here and create a company page and put your company details, everything there. I'll show you one of the my pages I recently created, because I everything I do with the LinkedIn profile, my personal profile itself. But I have created one of the my, just let me show you. Okay, this is one of the profile, my personal profile, my personal Roshni Dhal, by the name of Roshni Dhal, marketing here. So I have created with this profile as well. What you can do is you can also do it according to your need. Okay. Then we have comments power. So, guys, when we talk about organic marketing on LinkedIn, then you need to understand it. It's not something that you are just posting a just posting a video, or you just posting any kind of a post and you're just leaving the platform. No, actually, what you have to do is you need to create 50, 20 to 50, or maybe more also, top 20 influencers in your industry that you think that these guys would help you in your industry, or maybe you look for them that these guys would be helpful in terms of personal growth or business growth, whatever. For example, if I talk about Gary Vee or maybe Neil Patel, or maybe other people also, if these guys are related to your industry, what you need to do is you need to create somewhere in the note itself like top 30 influencers in your niche. Okay, top 30 influencers in digital marketing, for example, right? So I'll note it down, and what I'll do, I'll go on Google or LinkedIn itself. I find out with those personality on by the individual name, and find them and I follow them. And what I do, I would go on each profile, individual profile. I would go there. Obviously, I'm not saying that you should go with the top 50 or 100 people at a one go, but yeah, if you get time, then in a day, like go with the 4 or 5 profiles. If you feel that whatever they are sharing in the post or videos, whatever they are sharing, just go there and write it your thoughts about that particular post, about that particular video. Okay, it's not, oh, this is a great video, thanks for sharing. No, it should not be like that. If you can write in a more descriptive way, that's really great. Because once, what do you do when you like those people comments and comment there in a more descriptive way, then other people also, now imagine that other people are also they are commenting on the similar post, right? They would be engaging with your uh, comment also, and they would, you in that way you would get more relevant people connections in your industry, as in your connections as well, right, according to your industry. That's how important it is. Actually, it increases the power of your profile presence and profile visits also. So you have, please just, you have to keep in your mind that you are more careful while you commenting on other social media profiles, on LinkedIn profiles. Okay, you have to be more careful, and try to 5 or 6 profile you can visit and comment there. You, if you have a that, get that time, then please do it. It will give you more benefits. Okay, just do it in this way. And you also share posts and videos on your profile regularly if you can. Obviously, I know that it's a time-taking process, but then when we talk about getting clients and about the brand awareness, obviously we have to take a little pain to doing the continuity and all, right? So consistency is the key here when we talk about organic growth, right? These are like some of the content types. This is the tactical plan. You can have a look into it, like what to share, objectives, key metrics, then action times. You really need to sit somewhere in the like, you get the peace of mind, and then you really need to decide this LinkedIn profile I have to take in a way, and I have to give all the ideas about the content what I should share. So these are some of the content ideas you can actually go it. I'm not saying like go for all each column you have to fill it. No, just you have to find your suitable thing, how exactly you're comfortable with the content, posting the content on your LinkedIn profile. You can go accordingly, right? So I'll just tell you like some of here like pages and groups, then sponsored content. Obviously, if you are going for the paid marketing, then we have sponsored in email and text ads. Okay, so these are some of the things you can take an inspiration from, and you can plan it your calendar, what to share, how to share, and what content would be there on which day and time. You can do the calendar part and do it accordingly, right? Then we have showcase your work product and feature content. We have already discussed this one, that feature content, whatever the post you share, whatever the if you think that post is valuable and if you think that post can actually bring more value to people, you can add it on the featured content on your profile itself, right? Then we have LinkedIn tools. So guys, I personally don't do any automation part with LinkedIn because see, I don't say it's wrong because there are a lot of people who use LinkedIn just automation tools. But what I feel like, I personally don't recommend people to use automation tools, that it might actually risk your account. You might get banned forever. That totally depends. If you really want to use it, that's fine. But to automate everything, for example, automatically reviewing your profile, automating commenting, automating suggestions, and liking and commenting others, that would be really risky for you. If you want to use it, that's fine, you can do it, but I won't recommend that one. Okay, I have got some of the tools here. Some of them are like paid, or some of them like you can take 7 days, 11 or 30 days of trial, and you can check it accordingly. I'm just giving you some of the tools name here. The first one is a shield. Basically, it will analyze your LinkedIn profile, like this LinkedIn profile should be this or that. It will give you some of the recommendations. According to that, you can build up your profile. That's totally depends, right? Then we have Phantom Buster, automate almost everything. Like I have never used it, but yeah, I have seen many people they use it. If you want, you can have a look into it. Okay. Then we have Expendi, that's a LinkedIn outreach tool. Then we have List. Basically, this is the email outreach tool. It slowly sends messages like 150, 100, 150. I'm not sure like how many exactly you can send, but yeah, there are some like 100 emails it sends automatically every day. So it slowly and gradually it will increase the IP of your email also, so that you can outreach to more people whoever they have not reached. So the fourth one is List. List is a email outreach tool. Basically, it sends out emails automatically. Whoever is reading your email or who have actually skipped it, not opened it yet, so it will slowly and gradually resend them as well. You can check it out on Limblist. You can go Google about it. If you want to use it, you can go ahead. Then we have Loom and Story Express. Loom is a simple video creator. So what you can do is you can go with it and you can actually record a video. I use it. I use different tools for that one. So I sometimes I use Loom as well. You can have a look into it if you want to create videos, and along with that you want to share your screen as well. So it would help you in a both way. Okay, you can check into it. Then we have Crello, create images faster. Crello, I use it. I really like this platform. This app really, it has huge templates. You can do it in the drag and drop. You can do it. So check it out if it is a useful for you. You can do it, right? And then we have find that lead. Okay, and find that lead that would help you to getting those leads and email from LinkedIn itself. I don't use it. I use it, which is not related with the LinkedIn. That means like automates things. I don't use it. But yes, I use Trello, Loom, Lemlist. I tried it long back, but that's like I use different autoresponders for that one. So that's not one. I'm just giving you some of the idea that you can have a look into it. Though there are multiple tools, LinkedIn tools, currently available on internet. When you type on Google, you can find out there are lots of LinkedIn automation tools, but I don't recommend them to use it. It will actually it might risk your account. So take risk. If you can take risk, then only you take it. Okay, I won't recommend that one. So this was all in the LinkedIn marketing, guys. I hope you got some of the value out of this, and whatever I have shared with you, just follow those strategies, because these are some of the important things which I have shared in this entire video. There are other things as well, because it takes really good practice to expert in anything, right? You also need to start and work accordingly, and you need to identify your personal objective on LinkedIn, right? And then your buyer persona, and according to that, the content creation, and then automation things and all, everything. It's just a step. You need to take the first step, then you have to continue with it. LinkedIn is all about practicing. Okay, if you really want to master LinkedIn, then you really have to work on it, and you have to be consistent, whatever you are sharing in terms of your post or videos, whatever your end goal is, you need to work on it, right? I'm not saying that this would give you results instantaneously if you're not doing a paid promotion, but I'm sure that this would give you results later, right? You need to take this platform seriously and work accordingly, right, guys? So here I'm sharing my social media handles. What you can do is, if you want to have more content related to LinkedIn or digital marketing, you can follow me on these social media platforms. I'm very much active on LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook as well. So you can connect with me there, right? So guys, I have a quick important thing about the connection request, that we have very limited requests to send. Okay, make sure you are sending requests to relevant people only. Okay, not to randomly anybody. If you think that that connection is in the relevant industry, and you can see that prospect, then you send that connection and connect with that people. Okay, what I did mistake in my early days, I kept on sending messages and invitations to everyone. That's a huge mistake I made it, and I don't want you to repeat those mistakes. Okay, so practice these things. I'm sure this will bring good results for you guys. Okay, and this is the critical time out there, guys, and I hope you are fine there along with your family. Stay at home and stay safe. Okay, so keep practicing, and I'm sure you'll get good results soon.